Hi everyone, it's Ed from Runnable. It's a bit of a winter wonderland today with the ground all frosted. It looks lovely actually. I love it when it gets like this, when you've got blue skies, you've got frosty ground, and everything seems a bit cleaner somehow. And it seems like the cold air is killing a lot of the bugs that we've got at the moment. Which, by the way, lots of people ill at the moment. My team at work, there's lots of people ill. There's a nasty bug going around that gives you a proper fever. So stay safe, folks. Look after yourself. And if you get that bug, stay in. Do not go running. Don't do the kind of thing that I do. Do park runs when you're not very well, because you'll prolong the illness for a long time, right? And it took me 5 weeks. I'm starting to feel normal again. So just be careful. So basically what I want to talk about today is your easy day. So today's my easy day, Friday. It's always going to be my easy day throughout this campaign, unless something crops up, like I'm traveling or something. And today I do very little mileage. I wear my most comfortable shoes and I get my legs as nice and prepared for tomorrow, which is when I'm going to do a 5k. I'm going to do a park run. So generally throughout this marathon campaign, Saturdays is going to be my race day. Yes, race, not run. And I'm going to push it on the Saturday. That's my speed work for the week. And today I'm going to relax my legs, get them all nice and prepared to put them through a proper workout tomorrow. And so it's important when if you're having a kind of easy day, to wear the right shoes. And I can think of no better shoe, apart from maybe this yellow, than this shoe. Novablast. Yep, Novablast 5. The only thing I would say today is it might be a bit slippy. So I'm going to do a very short, gentle run around my local park, and that's it. No more than 5k today. So that's all I'll do, and keep it nice and easy. You need one day a bit like that throughout the week. I tend to, what I'll do today is do you kind of like a guide of my weekly kind of plan. But I tend to front load all the high mileage early on in the week. I'll build up from Sunday. I'll do, because my legs might be a bit achy from Saturday, I'll do less mileage. And then Monday a bit more. Tuesday is my big long run. Wednesday I'll drop down a little bit, but still be a longer run. Thursday I'm going to do double runs, and I'm not recommending for new people to do that necessarily. And Friday be my easy day, when I just take it very easy before my speed work on Saturday, which is in this block we are going to be all races, unless things get cancelled and I have to do intervals on my own. So that's what I want to talk about today. Easy run. Do some little footage of that, because you'll see this lovely frosty winter wonderland. No snow yet, but almost feels as good as snow. See you later. Bye. Okay, so as I was saying, you should have one day during your week where you really just go easy. I would still personally say do a little bit of a run or a walk, get your legs moving. So don't do nothing. Maybe you go to the gym and go and do a spin class or cross train or something like that, but keep it nice and chilled. It's not a day to get your heart rate up, it's a day to relax. This is my rest day, but I don't just rest. I do something. So I like to go for a little gentle run, maybe strength and conditioning at the gym, and maybe a little cycle at the gym, but nothing that gets my heart pumping. Just want to keep my legs and blood flow going, but nothing that's going to put any strain on my heart, because tomorrow I'm going to have a bit of strain on my heart for sure. Check out this, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's actually quite nice running on the grass when it's frozen like this, not mushy and wet. You get that nice crunchy feeling, do you know what I mean? Where it crunches. Love that love that noise. It feels so nice. And it's less slippy on the grass, right? On the pavement where water has been and frozen, it can be quite tricky. You'll see a bit in a minute coming up here, just about here. Yeah. And running at night when you can't see that, lots of people are going to fall. So you've got to be very careful. But yeah, it's like when it's like this with the frost, it's like you've got a filter on your lens. It looks so kind of like moon-like and unreal. But I like it. Everything seems that much cleaner and everything's crisp and nice sky. You can see in the distance. So yeah. So going back to the run, or not, depending on what you want to do on your easy day. You should really take it easy on your easy day. Funny that. And wear appropriate footwear, of course. So, like I said, I can think of nothing better than my Novablast because they're soft, but not too soft. They're stable. I can just plod along. They're really nice wherever I land. So if I land further back, like I am at the moment, because I'm going really slow, they're really nice. You know, like I said, the foam is soft, but I feel very stable in this shoe. I like just gently plodding along. No issues with lockdown or rubbing on my heel. You know, so pick a shoe that just works for you, and that's your easy day shoe, right? Sometimes on race day we put up with things that aren't quite right because you know the shoe is really fast, really rapid. But on your easy day you don't do that. You pick your favourite shoe in terms of comfort. Up to you whether you want max cushion or not, but it has to be something comfortable, something you're happy just to plod along, landing maybe, if you're like me and you land on your forefoot, you land further back, you're kind of midfoot, some of you'll strike, so bear that in mind. I think that's an interesting topic actually, in the sense that a lot of people, they reviewers for instance, they write off a shoe because it's not right for them and not right for their foot strike. We've seen that recently with a few reviews of the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro 4. I'll get that right one day. It's a big mouthful. Adidas, come on, give us a break. Give us something with some words that actually sound different, not all the same. 4 words that sound the same. It's a nightmare. Anyway, yeah, some reviewers are called that shoe not very good or a bit of a mess or whatever, and but they're seeing it from their perspective, which I guess is okay, but they should maybe quantify that you know, it can be in the right hands a really good shoe, and so explain why that is. Because the foam's really good, for instance. Well, the grip is really good. The upper's a really nice upper. And so if it suits your foot strike, then it's going to be a real weapon. I noticed Ed Budd, good guy, did a video to try and clear up some of these things for that shoe. And seemed to nail it really. You know, there was arguments that it was too short. Well, I've got my normal size 9 and feels nice to me, but we'll find out more when I do that 5k race tomorrow, and then do a longer run in it. But right now, I love the feel of it. Didn't feel too short. It has got a toe guard, and so that might be the issue. People toes rubbing against this toe guard. By toe guard, I mean a more coarse material near the toes to keep your toes protected in theory, but it's actually causing some people potentially the reverse and rubbing them. But yeah, reviews in general should be balanced. And then of course you've got the problem of reviewers getting free trips to the Berlin Marathon, free gear, Adidas gear and free shoes, and then we're expected to believe they're not biased. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying they are biased, by the way, but I'm saying subconsciously that could easily be the case, even if they try not to be. All that kind of, treating them like royalty is going to have an effect. It does. That's why companies like Adidas do that. So you have to be careful the other way around. People that overdo it with a shoe because of that. And then there are people out there that obviously get the shoe sent to them, but are, I think, trustworthy and reliable. And I'm talking about people like Ed Budd, people like, and he didn't actually, I think he bought the shoe, but people like the run testers. They have all a certain integrity about them that I think we can all trust. And those guys, I'll always look at their channel and just check what they say. It's not always, I don't always agree with them, because again, like if you take the run testers for instance, none of them 4-foot strike. They're either mid-foot strikers or heel strikers, and what's right for them won't necessarily be right for me. I also like really cushion shoes, and Nick, for instance, who I really value his opinion, he hates big shoes. He likes the more nimble, lighter shoes. So sometimes he'll really dislike a shoe, or he doesn't get on with a shoe that I love. So what I'm trying to say is, with all these reviewers, including myself, they're a guide. They're not, you don't necessarily go out and buy a shoe because so Joanna or Ed Budd or whoever says it's a good shoe. Do your research yourself. Look at sites like Doctors of Running, particularly if you've got stability needs, and check that the shoe you're about to buy is good, a stable, neutral shoe, one that's not going to cause you ankle problems and stuff like that. So there's lots of resources out there. Just be smart and don't. That's nice, isn't it? And don't just jump in 2-footed like Tottenham players do. Bergvall should have been sent off the other night, for those that watched it. Don't just jump in and think he says it's good, so I'll buy it. Give yourself a bit of time, think about it, because it's a lot of money to spend otherwise. And that's my rant over. I'll see you later.